Why chosen ones often suffer more childhood trauma. Shocking truth. Have you ever looked back at your childhood and wondered, why me? Why was my journey so difficult while others seemed to have it easier? Why did the people who were supposed to love me the most become the ones who caused me the deepest wounds? If you've ever felt like your suffering was unfair, like life put you through trials that no child should have to endure, I need you to understand something. Your pain was never meaningless. It was never random. It was never a mistake. It was preparation. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for more insights into the deep secrets of the chosen ones. The world has led you to believe that suffering is a sign of weakness, that trauma is a curse. But the truth is far greater than what you've been told. Those who are destined for the greatest missions, those who are marked by the universe, by God, by the divine, whatever resonates with your soul, are given the hardest paths, not to destroy them, but to shape them. You see, the chosen ones are different. You were never meant to live an ordinary life. From the moment you entered this world, your energy was distinct. You carried something special, something powerful, and that power did not go unnoticed. But here's the hard truth. Light attracts both good and evil. The moment your soul was sent to this earth, forces beyond your understanding took notice. Some sought to protect you, others sought to break you. And what better way to dim a light than by attacking it when it's still flickering? This is why chosen ones experience more childhood trauma than most, because the world tries to wound them before they can awaken. The pain you endured wasn't just bad luck. It was spiritual warfare from the very beginning. The forge of suffering, how pain shapes the chosen. Every great soul in history was tested. Every healer, every leader, every visionary who ever walked this earth was first thrown into darkness. Look at the patterns. Jesus, misunderstood, betrayed, and persecuted for carrying divine truth. Buddha left behind a life of comfort to face suffering before enlightenment. Socrates condemned by his own people for challenging the illusion of society. Nikola Tesla ridiculed and cast aside, despite carrying knowledge far ahead of his time. This is the story of the chosen ones. The world does not welcome those who carry truth. It fears them, and it tries to break them before they realize who they are. This is why so many of us are born into toxic families, environments filled with neglect, abuse, and rejection. If you ever felt like the black sheep, if you ever felt like you didn't belong, if you ever wondered why your own family seemed to turn against you, it's because they sensed something in you. Even if they couldn't define it, they felt it. And for some, that light is too much to handle. This is why chosen ones often endure parents who never nurtured them, friends who betrayed them, and loneliness that felt unbearable. The world tried to convince you that you were worthless, not because it was true, but because it feared what would happen if you discovered your worth. They tried to make you doubt yourself so you would never step into your power. But here's what they didn't expect. You survived. You didn't let it destroy you. And that alone is proof of who you are. The sacred strength, what your trauma awakened in you. There is something remarkable about suffering. It doesn't just leave wounds, it awakens abilities. Because of what you endured, you developed resilience that others do not have. Your intuition became sharp. You learned how to read people, not just by their words, but by their energy. You became sensitive to truth and deception. You learned to sense danger before it came. You know how to navigate the unseen forces of life in ways that others cannot. Your trauma was never just pain. It was an initiation. Every hardship forced you to grow. Every betrayal taught you discernment. Every loss expanded your understanding of life. You are not broken. You are refined. But here's what most people don't realize. Chosen ones are not just given wisdom. They are given a choice. You can either let your past keep you trapped, or you can use it as a source of power. You can let the pain consume you, or you can alchemize it into something greater. This is what separates those who remain in suffering from those who rise above it. The transmutation, turning pain into power. Now I ask you, what are you doing with your pain? Are you carrying it like a burden, allowing it to weigh you down? Or are you turning it into fuel? Because the truth is, energy never disappears. Pain is energy, and that energy is waiting for you to transform it. You can take that pain and turn it into wisdom. You can take that rejection and turn it into self-love. You can take that betrayal and turn it into strength. The moment you realize this, you reclaim your power. The world wanted you to stay wounded. It wanted you to believe that your suffering was in vain. But now you know the truth. Your wounds were never weaknesses. They were the markings of a soul that was being prepared for something greater. The final awakening. Why you must rise. You have been through too much to stay small. You have endured too much to let your past define you. Now is the time to step fully into who you were meant to be. Do not waste your suffering. Use it. Rise from it. Turn it into something so powerful that the very forces that tried to break you will tremble at what they have created. Because once a chosen one realizes their strength, once they truly awaken, nothing can stop them. And if you are listening to this, if this message resonates with your soul, it means your time has come. You are ready. The final question. Will you answer the call? Now I ask you to do something. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, who am I really? Not the name you were given, not the labels placed on you, not the pain you endured. Who are you at your core? Because the moment you truly understand that answer, the moment you fully accept what has been inside you all along, nothing in this world will ever be able to break you again. You are one of the chosen ones. And no matter how much darkness you've faced, your light will always find a way to shine. Subscribe and stay connected. The secrets of the chosen ones are unfolding.